May profits be upon you. I have some quick analysis to give you in regards to Euro USD. Just updating the forecast that I posted this past weekend. Now, I've already stated my case in regards to where I think the market is heading. We got this little trend line going here. It's in a descending channel, which is pretty cool. All right. Overall, I'm thinking that we're moving a little bearish. All right. You can see we're making lower lows, lower highs. Go check out my weekend analysis so you can get more detail on that. But we have a bearish break of market structure. That means we're bearish. All right. And all of this movement up is quite possibly just a retracement, a correction to this last impulsive move. All right, it could just be a retracement, and what we tend to look for is for the retracement to end, to show the sign of ending. This one moved all the way up and then it turned over and moved all the way up and then it turned over, moved all the way up. We're looking for it to turn over. All right, what's going to give us that turnover? We're going to look for a change in the state of delivery. That's all it is. We're going to look for the market to turn from a bullish one to a bearish one. This bullish momentum, and we're looking for that momentum to change. That's it, right? Now, what would change it here on a weekly time frame? On the weekly time frame, if it breaks this low, all right. This is the last move that actually broke structure to the upside. All right. And this is the low that made this high, that broke this high. So if it breaks this, all right, this what looks that is in all for all purposes, it's a strong low. If it breaks that strong low this way, then we look for the market to move like so. All right, downward. Easy, right? There's a bullish fair value gap here that says, "Hey, man, that the market could use that for higher prices and make a new high like it did here, right?" That is very possible. But the fact of the matter is, the market's heading down, and this little trend line is kind of illustrating that maybe there's some confluences of resistance up here, right? If we go to the daily, what I want you to see is I marked this fair value gap here, this daily fair value gap that the market is in, marked in blue. I said, if the market breaks this fair value gap, that would be a bearish indication. All right. If we close below it, well, we got that close today, period. All right. If the fair value gap had held, we would have a bullish scenario. Okay. It did not hold, it failed. That is a bearish scenario. I said we could take the market down to this order block. It's a bullish order block here. And it could use this low as inducement for traders. People who took early buys here, the market is coming back to sweep them out, to take out those stop losses, right? Absorb that the sell side liquidity there, and then come and mitigate this unmitigated order block. Right? We are in an area. This right here is an area of fair value. Price came down here, tapped once already, moved up, and we had a failure to swing for a new swing high. We didn't make a new high. So this low it's a weak low, and it becomes liquidity. So we're going to watch for the market reaction to this order block here. But I said that even though this is against the momentum, the bullish momentum that brought price here, uh, there is a good little area to make some profit. So what am I looking for? If we look closer at it, what am I looking for? What am I? Come on, man. What is this? What I'm trying to show you is that there could be a move up into this bearish leg and that closed, there's no wick there. All right, there's no wick there. This thing could just continue down straight into this order block. And that's what I'm looking for. This should look more like an order block. I don't know why it doesn't. There you go. All right. So you see this, the new candle, all right, the new daily candle that's opening up right now. This could move up and then flip, turn into a wick and push right into this order block. And that's what I'm betting on. All right. Now, if we go down to the 1 hour and take a closer look at this, we could see a setup. What I'm going to tell you, people, is that you take this, you know, don't take it as advice. I'm letting you know what I'm thinking about doing. All right. See this move? We have an order block here. The move up, sweep of liquidity. I love to see that. Let me mark that. I love to see a sweep of liquidity before a move, a strong move, and an impulsive move, rather, in one particular direction. We got the sweep and then a resweep, right? We got the buy side liquidity before the market pushed down. We formed a bearish order block here with the buy up before the stronger sell off. All right, this is a bearish fair value gap. All right, now we also have an area of liquidity, descending highs. Descending highs are a draw on liquidity, and it happens to be right below an order block. This could bring price all the way back up here for a signature area to look for our you know, the market signature that says it's going to reverse and turn over. All right, and that setup, the high, the higher low, the higher high, and then the lower low, that is our sell model. Wait for the market to push back up into that, and then take your high probability trade downward. All right, we have the perfectly placed liquidity here. We have displacing moves here, a displacement away. This would be perfect. Now, some people are going to say, "What? This is an order block." Yeah, it's an order block. Sure, it is. There is a move up, a bullish move up, and a stronger move down, but there is no displacement away from that buy up. You understand? That is the difference. That the difference maker for me that distinguishes a solid, dependable order block versus one that you can't count on for price to act, you know, for it to act as an area of resistance to a bullish move. So you got to, we're gonna keep that in mind as price comes up to it. But I'm gonna put the liquidity sign on top of this, right? And let me see something here, top two. Right, there you go. And we'll see what happens here. Why is that all the way over there to the right? I want it in the middle. All right. All right, so we'll see. All right. What I'm thinking is there's a good chance the market gets pulled into that draw all the way up. We may see a reaction here. Boom, boom, and then up. You understand? But I think there's a good chance the market pulls all the way up. Now, see, this low here could turn everything around. All right. The market could find itself in this fair value gap and then continue down further, never giving us that entry. And that'd be fine with me. It's just be an entry I just miss. And there is the our TP way down here. All right. I don't want to take a trade from here. I don't. All right. I'm looking at this as a high and low for a range of price, you know, from the beginning of the impulsive move to the end of it. And sorry, I'm looking for the Fibonacci retracement tool here, and I would be looking for the OTE levels. The OTE levels are up here, right? here between the 786 and the 618. This is perfect for me. If I don't get this entry after this kind of movement, then I'm fine with it. This is a great miss as far as I'm concerned. All right. If it only comes up this far, hey, man, I'm not taking. I don't want to take it from here. This above the 50%, above the 50% is the premium levels. Below the 50% is the discount levels. That's how you judge a range. And you want to take your shorts from premium prices. You want to take your longs from discount, right? So if it comes back up here, little reaction here, sweeps the liquidity into this order block and then down. This is going to be the trade of the week. This will be well worth waiting till Thursday for. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it just drops from here, then well, good luck to the people that trade on the 1 minute and 5 minute uh, daily every day. The scalpers. That's a scalp move. Now I make my entry on the lower time frames, but I'm not scalping. All right, you can call it scalping if you want to. That's fine. But I'm not trying to get in and out on that. I'm trying to go with trend. I'm trying to line up time frames. I want to put all the factors in my in my favor. Now, here is an area. If the market gives us our entry, this is another area that you want to consider taking. Uh, Making one of your TPs. All right. You want to take a TP here. You want to take something off here. Fine. All right. And I think this low inside of the order block is going to be the final TP. All right. Now your entry is your business. All right. My entry, because I don't give advice on injuries and stuff like that there, except to people that I'm trading with. All right. It would look something like this. Now I want you people to stay tuned to where I'm going to make an announcement in regards to a place where you can trade with me. You know what I mean? We could all trade together, and I'm not going to charge you anything, so don't worry about that. It's going to be a free site, and we'll trade some information, trade some knowledge, and you know, I can help you level up if that's at all possible. You know what I mean? And maybe you might even help me out. You know what I mean? In that same way. But this is a framework for a good trade, in my opinion. All right. Again, that entry, that wait for it to come all the way back up here. It might not. It may happen. It may not. But that is the setup that would work for me. That's the one I would wait for. All right. And if I don't get it, hey, I don't get it. I'll just move on to another pair. Right. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you check out the videos that I put out this weekend because I had you in mind, and I'm trying to give updates. Uh, I'm going to give an update on silver too. I think you're going to see it move uh, pretty nicely to the upside. Uh, uh, it may go. There's some things to think about there, but anyway, I, I have too many ideas running through my head. I'll see you in the next video. May profits be upon you. Hey, be sure to let me know how you're doing. If how things are working out for you in the Euro USD. Okay. See you next time.